All right, guys, welcome back to the stream. Right, so we first load, we're going and see if we could get something from this dealership here, car dealer. Just drive over the truck to the front desk, see if we could get a load and get ready to go. All right, so let's get into the externals. Let me see what we have here. I could take one, right? We're gonna carry some pickups. 3 hours, 55 minutes. We're gonna be on the road for with this load. Right, you ready for rock? Let's hit the road. Oh gosh. What hit? What hit? Oh gosh. Alright, so we're pulling into the nearest way station. What's going on here? Come on, come on. £49,000. Keep on rocking. Welcome to the stream, bro. Yeah, I got Discord. I have a Discord, bro. Chaotic number sign 4663, I think it is. If I put it in the chat for you. Chaotic number sign 4663. Oh gosh. Just now. I think it's 4663. I think that is it. I think that I did this code there. But it shouldn't, oh gosh, it shouldn't have that. It shouldn't have that space in between. You're not putting any space in between. Don't put no space. A mistake and put a space. Don't put no space, just put it straight. Gosh. You send out our rework engine for the Z mod. All right, thank you very much, bro. Thanks. You can't send it with no friends yet. You have the same name on Discord because I need to know it. Do you have the same name on Discord that you have here? If you do have the same name that you have on Discord here, type in the name you have on Discord. Mr. Samuels, walk on, brother. Man said no Espanol, only English we speak. The man not speaking Spanish, Mr. Samuels. What you really saying? The man speaking English, me understand what you're writing. But probably you must be saying that for somebody else. No Spanish person didn't come into the chat for the morning. That is your Discord name? What kind of name that, brother? Brother, what kind of name that? Bro, look here. Alright, brother, we're gonna see. Yeah, man, thank you very much, brother. And I'm happy to see you back on the stream too. I know you're going through some stuff, and I hope that everything good with you, bro. Right? Oh gosh. Yeah, that one there. That one that one they make the socials, man. Imagine Imagine Batman is a vigilante for good. and and we local Batman is not that vigilante for good. I think Batman was supposed to come and stop them and them from taking the ATM. But instead Batman join in with them, you know. Before Batman swoop in and stop the people and them. I feel he read the comic book upside down. He read the comic book upside down. So you need to understand the role of Batman. Or like how you have Dark Spider-Man, that must be Dark Batman. Huh? Brother, watch me. And you know a Batman what they catch, right? You know what they catch Batman, right? They catch Batman. It's alleged. It's alleged that Batman does wear that costume all over the place for Juve and thing, you know. Oh gosh, Batman stupid move. Oh gosh, me nearly got a cuss. Batman stupid, you know. Oh God. Right? Me nearly got cussed, you know. I'm not supposed to cuss up the streams and I nearly cussed. What's me so angry with Batman? Tarnish the reputation of Batman. How we gonna do that? Batman is a force for good. Batman does do good. Batman don't do bad. Before the man find a Joker costume or something, so. Or a Two-Face Harvey costume or something like that. Man gone and use Batman. The man go tarnish the name of Batman. Bruce Wayne. Ah boy. Yeah, well, it's obviously they are not operators, so they don't know. They don't know if you lift something bad with tobacco. It's the potential for the hydraulic line for buses is highly likely. Them don't know that. Them is not smart people. Them don't know. That is what go on there. Them think that operate and that is what we just be talking about. Operating equipment is not as simple as you see the fellas them who doing it just make it look it. The guys who does operate equipment know how to operate equipment. If you operate equipment in the wrong way, you go fail. So them didn't know that. They sit down and they think about it, but they didn't know. That is why it went wrong. They didn't have a clue that doing pressure in the backhoe in doing certain things is what have caused the hydraulic line to burst. That is what happened. Right? Some novice. But me glad they not get you because you have to understand every time they do something like this, because look, me don't know if they go put back a ATM a Plymouth. Me don't know. I don't know if they will. And now I'm bug the ordinary citizen now who want to use the machine. I wish I had a machine in my village. You understand? So the normal person who want to use the machine, who would have get the service side now, they might decide that they don't want to put back one leg. So now, them people that know when they want money they have to go tongue. So the same thing they put there for service your area. People come in at the area. I'm going to say people come in at the area because I don't know who do it. People come in at the area and mess it up for the residents there. And even if like I went to Plymouth and I wanted something and I didn't have the money and I needed cash to go spend somewhere, we could have just run by the ATM because I think we use the ATM there already. Could have run by the ATM, get a little cash and do what we need to do. See? So these people when they're doing these things they don't consider that They just mess it up for the general public when they do them shipping this. Because the people that might feel like they don't want to install another machine there again. Ah. So what you? So now you are trying to solve it. You are telling me that instead of using the backhoe part, the back boom, they should have used the front. I didn't even see the full video. They should have used the front, the clamshell bucket, and put it in. Listen to me. The people and them didn't know what they was doing. It's people who is not operators who do that shit with this. There is another way to do it, because me know thing. Them don't know nothing. And I don't even know if it's right for me to speak about it on YouTube. But if you want to lift something with the back end could have lift something too. This is what you do, your curly bucket like this, and you have some straps. You run the straps over the curl part, and then you run it under whatever, and you lift it. That's the way you do it. Right? I walk around men with equipment, so I know these things. I see like back one, front end and thing, lift things and things that you're not supposed to lift. But you could do it, but you have to know what you're doing. But them didn't know that. But I'm glad they didn't know that, because they not succeed. Right? Man said the backhoe cost more than what it had in the ATM. Well, the thing about it is that the backhoe was not theirs. Or somebody thing with a tech. You know them own. So Batman going and get some good charges, eh? Because me hear the whole Batman. Batman are going to get some good charges. Batman will get Grand Theft Auto everything, you know. The book is going to throw at him in. They might throw the book at him in. I'm going to be very sorry for it. They're going to throw the book at him. Right? But anyway, enough of that. Right? I don't know how all of a sudden, like, my sweet Tobago is always some little foolishness that come up. I don't like this thing at all, right? I don't like this at all. We are known for the sun and the beach. That's what we're known for. All of a sudden we start to get bad publicity now. I don't know what is going on. I don't know where the shift come from, but we having a serious shift over here right now with this bad publicity. Right? Right, so she never smiling down at us. Yes, yes. For sure, my brother, for sure. I had a dear friend of mine, we put down Saturday gone to. And I didn't cry though, I didn't cry, but when I lie down on my bed the night, bro, the whole thing just keep on recurring in my head over and over and over again. See? It's really sad, like, to see somebody go, bro. It's sad. But we have to know that all of us gonna be going that way one day, bro. One day. It's sad, but that's just what it is. Right? Right? But as I said, the good thing is that she's in heaven smiling down at us. So the oldest person who ever lived in the Guinness Book of Record at 115 they live up to? Yeah, well, everything have a span to it. Everything have a lifespan, as we know. Right? We know that. It's just that you see, we doesn't. Most of us we don't prepare for it. Right? We live as if we lives in our hands. And I think that is where we just do wrong. We just behave like if every day is ours. You're granted that spot today. You understand me? And if something happen and something no fall in alignment, and tomorrow shouldn't be yours, tomorrow will not be yours. That's how the thing go. You understand? So we don't prepare for these kind of things. And it's something that even if you're prepared for it, when it does happen, it still shock you. Right? Your brain will go into shock and you have to deal with it. Right? Yes, everything is based on eating habit. If you eat junk food, you're not gonna last long. We understand that, but the point is that even the healthy things and them is not organic anymore. So you tell yourself that the vegetables and things more healthy, but they drop a set of chemicals in them to grow them things, bro. So we are not eating real things, and we are not eating pure things, because the seeds of the vegetables and these kind of stuff and trees and things are some kind of artificial story based on what I'm going to understand. So the trees are not real, the vegetables are not organic. It's a set of carbon copy thing we are eat. So we can't even get the full lifespan. Right? So everything is mass produced, which causing everything to be broken down. And if that is what you're ingesting, we cannot live long. And all the things you buy in the store get a set of craziness in them. They put in ingredients in there where we don't even know what some of them do. We don't even know if some of them like valid for the human body. I don't even know. So with demise is gonna be highly likely. You understand? We can't make the number of years we're supposed to make. And on top of all of that, people now not exercising. People are consuming too much alcohol and these kind of things. So you'll find that we mash up our own self, bro. See? So the most I could say is just live, bro. Just live. Because even if you try to do it the right way, you still not get like proper food. Don't care what you do. Right? So you say a cobber eat dead animals and we never hear the cobber get sick. Well, the cobber is a scavenger. And the cobber digestive system is designed for that. So same way, it have like predators in the wild that eat other animals, right? And they are designed for that. Right? But we are not designed for certain things. And even we could even go further than that too. A vagrant, how much vagrant just to get sick after eating bad food? Because the immune system get very accustomed to bad food. So it depends on what your body get used to. And watch how long vagrants live to. Vagrants live long. And they're not they're not well taken care of, but the body does adapt. The body does adapt to the conditions and whatever. I'm a fella that I'm very easy to get sick. Any bad thing I eat, I'm gone. Right? And I believe it's because I'm very picky with what I consume. So anything when I prepare correct and me get it, problems. You understand? But a vagrant now, things that me can't eat, he go eat and be good. Alright? What I saw once already, I was in Tonga time and it had this guy, this homeless guy, come next to it and open a trash can and I see the man I eat some food and I tell you just the smell of the thing when the man open the thing. Me start to feel sick. And I see that man there go through that, take out thing for eat and eat, sit down and eat in a bro. Go through that normal and not normal to me, you know. A week after I see I'm normal, you know. Brother, watch. We just have to give thanks for a lot of things, you know. You understand me? Because when you see people are do human being are do them things and you not do that and you're complaining, yo, me not get nothing good for eat today. You want to know what is wrong with you, brother? You get some food. I hate to hear people say, me not eat that cause me not like it. Me say you have plenty of options. You understand? Because I just tell people, I say, yo, I don't live to eat, you know, I eat to live. So most of the things that I consume is not because I like it. It's because I tell myself, yeah, this is good for me. See? And me eat what I think good for me. You understand? Now, we could come back on the junk food talk. Nothing really wrong with the junk food, you know. Well, I say you could take a little junk food once a month. Or once every 2 months for recreation. The problem is, you see when you consume junk food on a daily basis, it's not gonna work out good for you. It's not gonna work out good for you. Too much of fats, too much of oils. That's not gonna be good for you. And that is where some people just go wrong. They consume junk food every single day. You're not supposed to eat junk food. You could eat a little junk food. You know what I mean? No one again you feel for a little KFC. You know what I mean? A little pizza. You know? But that shouldn't be a everyday thing. You're heading on the road to the hospital. You understand, brother? Well, it's about survival, you know. It's about survival. Even if you're not homeless, what do you think life is about? Life is about survival. So that is what I'm telling you. People just get tired. What is going on is that because some people surviving at a more comfortable rate than others, that gives us a little bit more options. But we feel that the little bit more options we have is a case that we have to get it all the time. No. And that is the thing I try to teach my youths. I say, yo, watch me. This thing is nothing about like you have to get this and you have to get that. It's about doing what is necessary to get a outcome. See? So if you want to eat, you're eating to live. Don't care what you eat. If you eat something today where you like or you didn't like, and you see tomorrow morning, mission accomplished. Same way with everything in life. See? Now, if I have Benz money, me buy Benz. See? When me not get Benz money and a Tida money me get, a Tida me have to drive. See? The point is to get from A to B. Some people want to do it in style and some people can't. Same way with designer clothes and this and that and that and the other. Some people make a big deal out of it because they could afford it. And that's how they roll. But if you can't afford it, who tell us that the top value clothes now go work? Oh, man, go top value, buy a top value jeans and top value jersey and go away. You understand me? You're good to go. Same way. You understand me, brother? It's just that people just, when you have too much options, you just figure that having no options is the end of the world. But that is not the end of the world. You understand what I'm trying to say? But to the people who have no option, they just do what they have to. You understand me? Nobody should be picky when it comes to food. And when you get African children starving for food and water. Brother, you are one. You see where I understand? Where I understand? What is I'm gonna say a right for you is a blessing for somebody else today. You understand me? You know when you go and you turn the tap, you're gonna see water come through. But you have some people have faucets and when they open it, they don't see no water. You have some people, they don't even know what's a faucet. See? You have some people are miles off walk for go fetch water. But you will never consider that because you know what? You have the luxury. When you open your pipe, you see water. Same way, you know that we are getting paid for fortnightly or monthly or whatever. And you know what you're going to buy to eat. You know you have fridge for whole whatever, and this and that and thing. That the people who not get the things you have. But yet, the strange thing is that the people who get all them commodities, modern commodities, they complain the most about life. And the people who not get them things, they not complain that much, you know. Because they They don't even know what it is like to have them thing there in the first place. So it's like, you don't know what you don't know. I said that and I laugh. But it's the truth. So it's like this. Right? So look how spoiled I am. Right now, I don't care what. I could drive a B11 Sunny right now. Right? I could drive a B12. If you give me a 20C, I will drive it. Right? I really don't care. But guess what? Guess what is one commodity that I need to have in all them cars there in order to drive it? That's an air condition. I don't want it for when rain not falling, but you see when rain falling, I need it. I need that AC for when rain is falling. Right? But guess what? I'm just saying this to say something. Right? There's another man out there that would be happy just to get a car. He don't even visit if you have AC in it. He don't even care if it have a deck, a radio in it or whatever. All he wants to know that it is functional, it's running, and it could get him from A to B. So I'm just trying to say that there are some commodities that spoil some of us because we experience it, and from the time you experience it, there is no going back. So that is why I say you don't know what you don't know. See, me drive car without air condition, so I could understand the hazard in it. Me get into problems that way too. So me understand the hazard and I understand how hard it is. So if I have an opportunity, I don't care how old the vehicle is, but the air conditioner has to be working. And if it's not working, I'm going to go to the AC man and try to get it to work. Because you see when rain start to fall, I want to make sure I don't crash because I want my life. I want my life, I need my life. See? And driving a car without AC in the rain is very hazardous. Right? But I'm just saying, there's another man out there who is willing to take that risk because all he needs is a A to B. He not really business. He need a A to B. Right? So it's just different levels of thinking because of experience and I'm gonna say being exposed to comfort. So it's the same thing with eating. Because you have so many choices of what you want to eat, when you want to eat, how much you can consume, and all of this, you now get spoiled and think that, hey, if I don't get this, I can't eat. If I don't get meat in my food, I can't eat it. If I don't get this, I don't get that, I can't eat. When another man who understands what suffering is, once it name a plate of food, you say, hey, you get this, you get that, you get that. He will be like, hey, just give me everything. It no matter what they inside of them, I'm going to eat it. Once it's healthy food, I'm going to eat it. Good food, I should say. When I say good food, it's not contaminated, it can spoil or nothing. The man just go say, hey, give me a plate. I'm not really too fussy and picky about anything. Just give me a plate and let me roll. Whoever I don't want to eat, I don't eat, but I'm going to eat. When another man go come and say, no, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't that. Because he have too much of luxury. You don't know what you don't know. You understand? So the thing go. Right, let's pull in here. Which side my work? Right. Right, I think I have to like drive around and then come back. And and just drive out. £49,000. Let's keep on rocking. Yeah, they started to talk about 1.61 already. Those updates are coming fast and furious, bro. Right? I even see the release a little trailer with the F-150. I want to do a reaction on it. I feel when I finish with this stream, I'm gonna go and do a reaction on that. Right? Just share some thoughts and some views on what I think. SES is grinding, bro. 1.60 must release about 3 weeks to a month. And me see them at about 1.61 already. So like they're really trying to meet some of these timelines. Because you have to remember in every update, they're gonna be prepping for console, prepping for road trip, prepping for the bus bata ETS and all of that. So that is why, and I feel that is why they don't start to show the trailer for the F-150, because that means that that's soon. That's coming soon. So they're throwing out the updates like that, bro. You understand me? They're not playing, right? And that is why I like SES software. I like SES software for that. Look, things so grimy with your dog, my boy. Me not even buy Illinois yet. Thing real grimy out here, you know. Me can't pick up Illinois. I'm gonna get it, but me can't pick it up yet. Things real salty. So by the time me kinda catch myself, I'm gonna have to buy a lot of things with the sim. But I must say that I'm more excited for the bus simulation in an ETS than road trip. I'm going to see if I still could like get road trip. I'm gonna buy the road trip stuff because I have an idea for it. But I'm more excited for the bus sim part in ETS. I feel I'm gonna get a lot of content out of that. And that's gonna expand my channel too, because we're gonna be doing some busing, man. Gonna be running some bus, some coach bus. See? And I always wanted a bus sim, but the closest one I think that is good for my channel would have been TML bus sims. But since me SES said them I go release bus, I said nah man, me have to hold on and let me not jump forward and SES come through with bus him. You understand? People might wanna call me a SES fanboy, but I don't know, I like the work that SES is doing. Oh gosh. This don't look too nice. Let's see if we can sort this out. Right, the couple. And let's keep on rocking. Scene? Alright, that was a nice one. Let me just check something on the monitor in here quick. Alright, good. Right, so let's get back into this sim. Alright. Right, so we have an excavator. Where is that go? Bozeman, 4 hours out, 223 miles. Yeah, let's pull a little excavator, man. So that's why I feel nobody can take it from them. To me, like what feel SES is trying to do eventually, they're gonna have like a kind of transport simulator kind of vibe. So eventually, this is what I feel is going to happen to these sims. They're gonna be kind of open in a kind of way where, right? You want road trip, you know. You want drive around cars, you want road trip, cars and trucks, and I mean pickup vans. Road trip, then you have the original sim for the truck part, then you have the busing and ETS, and then I believe they're gonna implement other things behind that. Jerome, welcome to the stream, brother. Yeah, you came into the stream last night late when I know already. When you was talking to me already, like come off. So you know it have a little delay between you. You speaking to me and I'm speaking to you, right? So when I couldn't really answer you because me don't do my outro. When you come in, the outro was already out, and I already stopped the stream. Right? But nice to see you. Thanks for the support. We know you support me right through. Number one fam. Big up yourself, Jerome. Seeing? I appreciate you, brother. Everything level with me, man. Man say good to see me grinding. Yeah, man, we grind all the time. That is what it is about. You know? You like the truck? Yeah, man, beautiful truck as usual. I was watching some content creators speaking on this whole streamer university thing. And what a creator was saying is that it's a real grind, the creator thing. But don't care what platform you're on, it's a real grind. You understand? And I think that is a conversation that people do have. You understand? You see, like how Jerome, you come out all the time and watch me stream, and you know how much streams me put out. Well, over the weekend we didn't do any work, and it was a little good because I needed a little pullback from the internet. I needed a little relaxation. I ain't gonna say it was like a real relaxation, but I had to take the time off over the weekend. Right? I didn't do any work. And that is a part of the conversation where people do have with this streaming thing and doing content. That we talk about the people and them in their success, like Kai, AMP boys, the Aiden Russes, the Speed, you know, the Jinxie, we know all the top creators and them. We talk about them, right? And we don't talk about the struggles to get there. We just talk about it like if it's some kind of magical thing, like a rubbing a genie out of a bottle and boom. You know what? Me get OBS, me boot it up, me get a little camera and think, yes, I'm gonna be big. I'm gonna make millions. No, so content creation work. No work, nothing so. You know what? Nothing so. What's it if you don't get the talent? Because not everybody get the talent for it. And what else call it? The oh gosh, I've studied. Testicular fortitude. Some people just, I don't know if I'll ever hear about that term before. Testicular fortitude. Alright. Natty, big up yourself, brother. What one? Bless up. Thanks for coming to the stream. Man say bless up. Love me, General. Chaotic symbol. Thank you very much, my brother. Appreciate you, you know, bro. So I watch the late stream anyway, even though I come off when you now come. Alright. Big up yourself, Jerome. Thank you very much for that, you know. I really appreciate it. You say everybody need a vacation and a day off. Yeah. Because I really got this content thing hard, you know. I got it hard, but this weekend it wasn't a plan one. Jerome, I had a funeral to go to of a dear friend of mine who worked with me for a couple of years. And I had to do that Saturday and I couldn't stream. I couldn't stream Saturday because I didn't know I would take it. So I had to kind of get my mind prepared for it. See? So I had to drop off my wife by the airport as she was taking a little trip. So I do that in the morning and then I come home and I say, yo, I not touch that machine there. I'm not doing any content today because I have to get my head clear how to face that because I don't know how to face it. And she died a sudden death. It was a sudden death. And it shake up everybody. So I didn't know how to take it. So I said, see me? I can't do content. So I didn't do any content. And then Sunday, I had to do something for my little girl. Yeah, because I was going and put some content. And then I had to do something for my little girl. And you see my little girl? No come across my little girl, you know. I just want to feel some little girl need anything and she'll get it. So I had to step up to the plate and do something for she Sunday. And Me just say no content. Me not do no content. See? So that stream yesterday evening not the first stream back. See? So even though me take a little time off, it wasn't like leisure time off. But me still happy that me take a little throw back from it. Because this thing here, sir, it does get to you sometime. Even though I like it, I like interacting with you guys, it get to you sometime, bro. So you love the truck? You say it remind you back when you was playing ATS. So what happened? Why you're not playing ATS anymore? What's the reason you're not playing ATS anymore, my general? Yeah man, you know things go man. Life, brother, life tough, you know. Life tough. Sometimes we have to face things what we don't want. But thanks for your condolences and things. But I took it pretty good. Me not telling no lie. The only thing happened to me, when I went I thought like I would have cried or something, but me not cry. I was sad inside but I didn't cry. But what happened to me though, when I come back home and I lie down the whole night, me close my eyes and see the whole thing just the burial site just repeat over and over in my head. You understand? And that was kind of crazy. Right? You need a GPU. Oh gosh, bro. GPU is expensive right now, bro. Sorry to hear that you need a GPU, bro. You're gonna have to pay an arm and a leg for that. GPUs and RAM right now are the most expensive components of your PC right now. I hope that you get back on your feet very soon with that GPU. Trust me, brother. And I know you feel too, because like when my PC down, I feel like if everything in the world gone wrong, My PC right now come like my heart beating, bro. You understand? I always like to know my PC run. It's something that me always like, especially like how I do content now, I have to keep it running. Right now she need a clean up, I see a lot of dust in my PC right now. Need to clean it up and have it running properly. What kind of GPU you use, bro? NVIDIA or AMD? Which side? Which team you're up on? NVIDIA or AMD? Man said true, yeah, the PC is in my heartbeat right now, bro. Especially if you want to make content, you need your PC have to run, bro. Trust me. NVIDIA, yeah man. Yeah, I run NVIDIA GPUs from day one. I run NVIDIA GPUs, right? I never tried the red team. I think one of these days I have to do a build with the red team just to see like how different it is from running an NVIDIA GPU. You understand me? But me never run the red team GPU yet, right? I don't want to like do it in this system. I'm gonna have to probably do a separate system and do it and just just to know. You want to know where I'm from? I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, bro. But I'm from the Tobago side. I'm a Tobagonian, right? But we're from Trinidad and Tobago. Man say machine. What I want to know my machine specs? Yes, the man said the Jake song sweet. Yeah. This has C16, my brother. C16. Right, so you say AMD is okay. Only thing say you get a controller that works with NVIDIA. Yeah. Well, the reason why I went NVIDIA is because they say NVIDIA was the best. So that made me I wouldn't settle for the least. So when we get into PC gaming, they always push up NVIDIA from way back when. Cause my first card was a GTX 750 Ti, I think. That was my first card. So I start with NVIDIA. So I just continue with NVIDIA. You want to know if I do convoy? No, I don't do convoy, unfortunately. Right? So that is what happened. So I start off with the 750 Ti. Then we went over to the 1060. I had about, I think I run through like about 2 or 3 1060 cards. Cause I don't know what I was doing wrong, but my cards, them cards used to blow on me, boy. But one of the best series, the 10 series cards, was the most bang for buck cards they ever bring out. Then after that, I went to the 3060 Ti. I still have that 3060 Ti. I had to do a machine for me youth with that. I still have that card there. And now I'm on the 4070, sorry. 4070 me on right now. I'm using the 4070. So the next card I'm getting, I'm not in a hurry to upgrade my card at all unless something go wrong with it. But the next card I have to get, I'm gonna jump up at here. For sure, I'm gonna jump up at here. Even though it's not needed because I'm running 1080p, so it's not needed. But you know, I just gonna jump up at here. I just some mistake, you know what I mean? So eventually this machine is going to be a beast eventually. So cause when I get time, I'm gonna carry that here up. It's gonna end up being a beast, you know. But for the while, I'm gonna work with it. It's doing okay. It's not doing too bad. Right, so we're up on 90 heading our west. It look like we're heading west. You want to know if me have a nice PC setup, right? So watch me, brother. Go on the channel and just look for any. I have multiple videos on my channel, right? I've been doing some videos of late that you're gonna see the back end of my setup, right? I dropped some drive and talks and some me drop a normal talking head video the other day where you're going to see my setup. So you could always go check out the video on my video side of the channel and you're gonna see me setup. I don't know if my setup is nice. Go check it out and come back and tell me. You don't have to do it now. But go check out the video and then tell me what you think about the setup next time you come on the stream. Right? I don't want to like see me set up nice and then you see me set up and say, brother, your setup not ready yet. I want you to see it yourself. And then you could say, but it's my setup is a homemade setup. It's not a factory setup. Right? We don't meet the level to have a factory setup here as yet. So it's a homemade setup. So homemade cockpit. Me get a whole chair from a partner when me need for change because it mash up my back. A old seat from a wing road. I don't know if you know what is a wing road. That's a wagon. Right? We put that together on the wooden cockpit and we're running a 27-inch monitor with steering wheels and pedals, H pattern, chuck shifter, and a little button box that was donated to me from my good partner Street. See? So that is my current setup. But in the future we know this setup is going to get mad. But for the while the streams on them small, the channel is not big. We need to like cater more for the growth of the channel and for the channel being successful, and then we could start upgrade and make this setup into something impressive. Alright, but for the while we're taking baby steps on the channel. I'm not like in a hurry to become some guru all of a sudden. Right? So as time go by and the channel become more successful, we're gonna upgrade, we're gonna change things, and that's how we're gonna go. Even like changing equipment and things could even be part of my content. You know? Because as time go by, I have to get better at even like doing filming of me like changing things and my setup and them stuff. All of that is in the works to come. Right? But for the while, we just like doing the little streams and the little videos and thing, and we just taking one day at a time. Alright, so I have to get some more going. Thanks for subbing to the channel, my brother. I really appreciate you, you know, and thanks for like staying around and chatting for so long. I appreciate you, bro. Trust me. So we go see next time. If you pass through, you're always welcome, and not afraid if you get friends and things, bring them cross on this channel too, man. I don't know if you get people who like trucks, him. Bring them cross. Let them watch some beautiful trucks. You understand? We do some pretty nice builds. You understand me? I know I can't wait for the tuning pack for drop for this truck. Yes, I can't wait for drop this tuning pack here. Just drop the tuning pack and let we tune. We have the Pete looking mad. Right, so we have to get this excavator all the way wrong on the other side then. Right, so let me see me could I not turn it around somewhere out here and then back it up around the corner. Right, let's dig up the road. Right, we're looking good. Right, let me see. We have some bulldozers. Let's see. Let me see. Right, we're going down into Utah with this bulldozer. Yeah. See that city. 11 hours, 51 minutes on the road. 668 miles going on cover. Let's see if we could get this way out there. Going deep down south. Couple up and we're ready to rock. Sit the road. Right, so we could bypass. Right, 80,000 pounds. Right, let's keep on rocking. Alright, let's go and get some fuel. All right, thankful. £81,000. Let's keep on rocking. Right, so we're on 15 heading south. Trailer damage. How many damage there, man? How many touch? Oh gosh, oh gosh. Gosh, 8% damage, you know. Jeez, me just tap the bumper. 8% damage. Jeez, man. I know I rub the fence, you know. I'm rubbing the fence. Alright, you go. Oh gosh, you go green the coil. Alright, let me dump it right there. Drop it off right there. Alright, we're looking good. Alright, so we check something out quick. Let me see. Let me see the time. Alright, so we're 2 hours 30 minutes in. That's good. Alright. Alright, let's go and get our next code. We're looking good. Right, we have some gravel. Oh gosh, that's 13,000 degree. But we want to pull this stepper, you know. We're going into Los Angeles. So the money is small thing. We're reaching the game in any case, so we just pick it up and run it. Let me see something. If it have a shortcut to it. And if I could oh, right, so I seen where it is. Right, so I think driving around here would be feasible. Right, look the load right just. Right, we're coupling up. Right, so we're ready to rock now. What am I doing? I lose orientation. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Nah. I'm making her out, you know. Total out. Nah. Let me not do that. Right, let's go this direction. Nearly wrecked my truck, you know. Right, let's pull into the way station. It's 78,000 pounds. Right, so we're inspecting up the truck now by the agriculture station. Go on, may not pull up anything properly. Oh, I wasn't supposed to come in. Let me see what's going on, you know. Oh, it gone on green. We're good to go. Right, so the weighbridge is further down. I determined to bypass, so let me run past. Right, where I supposed to park? I seen something way wrong, so you know. Seen something inside there, way wrong there. I'm trying to figure out that part there, you know. So I have to drive through here. Guys, I'm trying to figure out how to get into that spot. You know. It's like a spot that's very difficult to get in. How this iron? This car lock over there. Well, so we're supposed to get in this here. Professional park it, eh? All right, guys, let's finish off the stream right here, you know. All right, thank you all for coming to the live stream. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, don't forget to big up yourself.